1st of August. Let's read this prayer for, okay, for humility. Humility. God, keep my heart humble and my spirit aligned with your will. May I shine not for my glory, but to reflect yours. Humble yourselves before the Lord, and he will lift you up. James 4:10. Let's read really quick this scripture. James 4:12. Some encouragement for all of us. It says, salvation is found. Okay, that's not the real verse. No. James 4:12. Okay, hold on. I'm here. Here it is. YouVersion. There is only one lawgiver and judge, the one who is able to save and destroy. But you who are you to but you, who are you to judge your neighbor? Okay. Submit yourselves to God, and this is James chapter 4. Well, that is a real good chapter for us to read. I just came up like a few minutes ago before this live stream. I found that prayer for the 1st of August, and I said, why not share? Why not starting a new month pretty much, with a great prayer for encouragement, for hope, for faith, and the list goes on and on. So whatever you are, and even myself are struggling nowadays, we have to just put it into God's hands. Hello. So I am back. This is Rosemary, massage therapist and personal trainer. You know, guys, healthy lifestyle coach. And I am here to talk about a little bit of everything. Inspirational. We need inspiration all the time. We need motivation. We need somebody to push us a little bit further. I was thinking the other day the following. Double tap on the screen, guys. I was thinking the following the other day. I think we all need a person that will push us a little bit further so that we can accomplish our dreams. But in this channel, the subject is the following: health. How is your body feeling today? Did you get to exercise on a Saturday, 1st of August? Did you start your month with positivity regarding your body, your physical body, your mobility? Being mindful of your decisions, being mindful of the thoughts. How about the thoughts? The thoughts that cross your controller right here. That controller. I want to eat a hamburger, greasy, delicious one. But I decided that this month is my month for me to lose 10 pounds. But then you had the thought. And before you made the decision, you were already feeling it in your mouth, your taste. But guess what? It is one thing to think about it, and the other thing, second choice is, will I go get it? Will I go skip the commitment that I put myself into yesterday, last week? Anyways, guys, you all know that we struggle with that connection between the mind, our physical body. I have a back pain, but still I'm not doing my stretches every day. And as a massage therapist, let me show you this is my room. That is my massage table where I see hundreds. In that massage table, I see hundreds of people pretty much in pain, most of them. And I created this channel to help them more. How? Helping them to decide to take care of their bodies, not only coming here to get a massage, but at home. But when we go on vacation, on the weekend, during the weekend, right? That weekends are crazy for all of us. Family gathering. I promised to myself that I was going to rest because I had a rough week, but still, I do not have control of myself. Blah, blah, blah. And then we stay like that for 10 years. And then we wonder why we went to the doctor and the doctor said that I need back, shoulder, hip, knees, surgery. It is the history. It's not that you go to bed and you get up needing surgery. Pretty much depends, right? If you had an accident, car wreck, you fell, broke a bone. I have met people that they have broken they have broke like the ankle in 3 different places. Mucho, mucho. Too much. And then you cannot step on that foot. This happened, that happened. But I have noticed that a lot of the falls are because of lack of training, lack of mobility in the hip. That is not good. How are we going to build all of that and stick with it? Because so many people struggle with stick to the commitment. Understand that it's not because a friend of mine is doing the exercises. It is because you have the responsibility to do so. Studies, multiple studies. When I did the personal training certification through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, that book was full of research regarding this type of exercise for 10 people, help them with this condition, and the list goes on. And this is not because I invented that we have to do a flexion for the hip. No, the hip requires you to move in certain ways that will help the hip keep the full range of motion forever. Now, if we do not give it to the hip, if we do not use things in our bodies the way it has to be, they have to be used. That's why we get shoulder frozen shoulder. Oh gosh, frozen shoulder. Have you ever had like any family member or any friend with frozen shoulder? That is a condition that can be prevented. How will you prevent a shoulder? I keep saying shoulder frozen. Frozen shoulder. Hello, Rosemary. Frozen shoulder. You prevent that using the range of motion, full range of motion. So this is not enough. The shoulder has to go back. The shoulder has to come here. We need to hold a stretch like this and let that wing structure do its thing. Stretch like a rubber band. Increase blood supply, blood circulation towards the joint, and also oxygen. Oxygen, breathe. The muscles, they need to breathe as well. It is amazing. Whenever I read that, like, my muscles, they also need oxygen. That's weird. But yeah, we do. Right, Christian? I have my boy here with me. Yeah, he said, Mom is right, always. Just kidding. I'm not always right. Sometimes I say, why did I say that? Well, we are human beings. I'm not AI. Anyways, guys, so this live stream is just organic. I've been doing them very often. Didn't do a live streams for probably 3 days. I cannot believe it, 3 or 4 days. But I'm back. I'm here. So I had really rough days lately, and I will be going on vacation soon. So I have been preparing everything, especially mentally, and you'll know more about it soon. So with that said, remember that your body, your mind, let's forget about the physical here, but that controlling, that remote control that controls the whole body. Tomorrow is Sunday. How is your Sunday? What plans are you building like at 7 p.m. for tomorrow to take care of your body? Any little exercise to help the upcoming week that probably will, you maybe have a job, a project at your job, and you will be putting more extra hours, more sitting, more just tiredness. So we have to be prepared ahead of time. If we are not prepared, we will collapse. Sometimes we're not even prepared. It just happens. But once that you know what to do, how to do it, why you have to do it, why do you have to keep that water, hydration, like number one. In my case, yesterday, I think it was like 2 days ago, I drank some apple cider vinegar, lemon, squeezed in the water, and salt. Oh my goodness, that is such a miracle worker. It helps us to be less dehydrated. If you will travel sometime soon and you have a long distance to go, you don't want to drink so much water, so apple cider vinegar, lemon, and a little bit of salt. Remember, if you are dealing with obesity and you do not eat that healthy, you don't want to go too crazy with sodium, right? We have to be aware. And once that you have that rough day, busy day that you couldn't hydrate, you can just make a plan for the following day that you will drink just plain water to flush out any excessivity of sodium. So when we have, Christian, hello, please. When you have that connection with yourself, that is my goal. Connecting with yourself, that's what helped me. I found out that if I have a plan, if I am aware of tomorrow in the morning, the planning today evening, like I am about to be done with this live stream, 15 minutes. That's what I got for you all. But this is a 15 minutes focused on you, reminding you that it is not so complicated. We have to control the mind, the decisions, the stress. Stress is usually controlling us, but we are letting stress control us in a way that later on we will pay the price. And we do not want to pay the price because having guys shoulder surgery, it is tough. Having a sciatic pain issue when your piriformis muscle, one of the muscles in the hip, is inflamed, when your muscle mass is low, when you have way too big, just the hip structure is too big, like for your structure, for your physical body, for the shape of your body, that is not good. So if we are mindful of it and we start making changes, eating a little better, just controlling ourselves, there is no other way. So anyways, I had sciatic pain for more than 2 years. I had a left hip issue that I thought I will never will get rid of. And I was able to get rid of once I understood that chronic inflammation, weakness in the muscles, not stretching enough was the problem. Once that I did all of that, build the muscle, uh, resistance training, squatting, lifting weights, stretching, also working in hydration, nutrition, and all of that helped my hip that in a way I never had to go to the doctor because I figured it out. I took my time. I went, I dealt with the pain. Anyways, guys, pain is not fun. Be mindful. There is no other way. People can come towards you and tell you what to do. Like me, I can come to you and tell you what to do, but I cannot go to your house and grab you by your hand. This is what you have to do. This is what you have to do. You know already that you have to do your exercises. So my goal with this channel is to see people with less and less pain, less injuries, stop dealing with the obesity problem, and have a wonderful aging road. With that said, have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing evening, and I will see you next time. And if you found me here, make sure that you follow up, subscribe, so that you will not miss what's coming up for the channel. Lots of exercising, recipes, inspirational, the word of Jesus, which is the most important subject in the world. God and my physical body, my care, emotional, and all of that we know, but it is just those things are so hard to practice. Okay, because always there is an excuse, there is a problem, and this and that, and then we'll say procrastination. Sure, I'll do it tomorrow. With that said, have a wonderful evening. I will see you next time. Again, take care of yourself. Tomorrow is Sunday. Do not skip the self-care. At least 10 minutes of stretches on the floor, on the bed. Start the morning with drinking water, and be mindful with what you eat. That is critically important for inflammation. Low in protein, high in carbs, you name it. And then we wonder why I am way too high in weight. Have a wonderful again. I just love this so much. I love it. So, and again, my name is Rosemary. I am a healthy lifestyle coach. And if you have any question for me, just leave the question on the comments, because you cannot send a direct message, but you can definitely go on my profile. I think I have my email somewhere here, and I am here to help. I am a licensed massage therapist in the United States of America, in Georgia, and I've been practicing this for over 11 years. So I have a really special, I think that's how I see it, a really special connection with the body, and all the pain that we go through, lack of mobility, those are because we need to make changes on our lifestyle. Have a wonderful evening. I'll see you next time. Adios.